You talk about social media and the role that it plays today, but you're coming at this from a very foundational point of view. So when should companies use social media? When do you know that social media is the right channel to use, and how do you use it best?
So what's interesting, that's a great question, Jennifer. What's interesting about social media is there is a wonderful place for it, and that place is different depending on who you are, who your organization is, how mature your product is, and who your customers are. So you need to know, again, what you want to accomplish, what market you're in, who your customers are, and whether or not they're there. So, for example, I've lost track as to how many billions of people are on Facebook, but it's just ridiculous, most of the world. So we think all of our customers are on Facebook, but they're not there necessarily to see you and talk about your product. They're there to talk about their family, their friends, the latest cat video, whatever. So we need to go to the places where customers and prospects are going to be more likely to be receptive. So in some cases it's LinkedIn, in some cases it's Twitter, in some cases it might be YouTube, it might be Pinterest, it might be something else, Instagram. But you're not going to get teenagers, if you're targeting them, in the same place that you're going to get 70-year-olds. Right. You're not going to get 20 and 30-year-olds in the same place that you might get people who are in their 40s and 50s. You may not get women in the same place as men. You may not get different ethnicities. You may not get business to business versus business to consumer. So understanding what your strategy is, and then use the right social media tools. So I like to describe it as having a toolkit, kind of like a contractor, a handyman comes to your house, and he's got a hammer, and he's got a wrench, and he's got a screwdriver. He's got 2 different screwdrivers, flat and the other one, and he's got all these different things in there, and he doesn't take the hammer out and use it all the time. He uses a hammer sometimes, he uses the wrench, he uses the pliers, he uses the Phillips screwdriver. Depending on the situation, he uses the right tool. And that's what we need to do, is we need to think of social media as a set of tools and use the right tool at the right time to reach our customers.